What's good, YouTube? Slender Revolution X here, coming to you guys with another duel video today on Dueling Network with the Neos deck. I wanted to get another one up there for you guys. I have been getting a lot of messages saying people they want to see more dueling videos. So here is the version 3.5, like I said. As you guys can see, I opened up pretty good here. The fact that I can get an E-Call, Hero Lives, and Miracle Contact means I'm pretty good in it. I pull the Neos out with the E-Call for the fact that I have the Hero Lives and I don't want to expend all of my Stratos. Strictly, I do it essentially because if I pull out the second Stratos and the next turn draw into the third, my Hero Lives, it won't allow me to OTK with that. So I pull out the Neos because the Miracle Contact allows the Neos to kind of be live in your hand. I have a lot of searchability here, which is really nice. And this is where the guy's like kind of trolling. He's like, hey, can we play monsters in defense mode like in the anime? Especially after asking me just to, just asking me if I know the rules, which I respect, because you do see some people on Dueling Network that really, don't know the actual rules of the game. So it's always good to be able to know that. So here I searched Forbidden Lance with the Pot of Duality, just because the other two cards, are worthless. And Lance will definitely help me with an OTK, so I just get my guy in the graveyard, leave my Prism on the field, because if he destroys it, the Hero Lives is live, and, we go from there. So it is his turn. Boop, 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 boom. He leaves, which is always awesome. Okay. So, get into a little chit chat. And then you see the Wild Heart, which makes me assume that he's playing a hero deck of his own. I've never seen the Boomerang actually played, so that was kind of interesting, and I take the 300 there. And then I draw into the second Forbidden Lance, and I know it's pretty much over at this point. Depending on what his back row is, I mean, the only thing that back row could be that would stop me is Solemn Warning. And then I have an issue with the life points, because you click that thing and it just kind of does its own little hoojabob thing, and I'm just like, God damn it. So, there we go. Got it sorted out. Taking me down to the 3850, which is always awesome. The lower the life points in this deck, the better off you are. The closer you are to 0, the better off you are, kind of deal. So, there we go. Get the other Prisma. Use Prisma's effect. Reveal the Air Neos. Get that Air Hummingbird into the grave. And then I proceed to go off. Which this deck always has the ability to do, as long as you get those power cards in your hand. If you get Miracle Fusion, Hero Lives, or Miracle Contact in your hand, you always have the option to go off. So, boom, 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 boom. So I'm kind of thinking right now, I actually pulled out a calculator and was calculating damage that I could do, because I knew it was going to be close. So I was like, alright, we got this. OTK time, depending on what his back row is, and depending if he has Gores or anything like that. And I assume he doesn't have Gores due to the fact that, he has 2 back rows, so ditch Elemental Hero Neos, or Air Neos, I mean. And then I was debating here whether to go with the Absolute Zero play and leave my monster on the field or go for the Shining play. I decided to go for the Shining just for the recurring effect of me getting monsters back to my hand. So there's that, and then I can protect both of them with both the Prismas, so I was just like, alright, let's do some damage. I attack, and then drop the Forbidden Lance on the Wild Heart, therefore it loses its 1300 rather instead of 8, because it's no longer affected by Boomerang. So he took some serious damage there. It puts him down to like 22, yeah, 22, something like that. I forget exactly what it was, but let's see, what do we end up deciding? We're both kind of, I'm sitting here with a calculator at this point, calculating out what that is, and then he beats me to it. I'm just like, all right, well, depending on what this is, it's game over. So there it was. As you guys can see, you can still OTK, and you can still OTK with this deck. So it still is there. It's just a little tougher to get to. So don't lose faith in it. And as always, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe to join the revolution today. This is Slender Revolution X signing out. I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.